Let's have a look now again at active versus passive voice. When do we use the passive voice? Well, it's easy. It's when we don't know, or when it's obvious, or we don't want to refer to the responsible for the action, the responsible person for the action. That would be like changing the focus, okay, of an original active voice sentence. So again, we create a passive when we need to change the focus because we don't know, it's obvious, or we don't want to mention who or what does the action. And it's also more formal. Passive voice is more formal than active voice. So let's have a look at these two examples. Somebody cleaned the classroom yesterday. This is typical active voice. Now, we want to change the focus and say the classroom was cleaned every day. Like just talking about the places that are maintained at school, or we do not want to mention who cleaned it, etc. So that's when we create a passive construction. The object of the active sentence becomes the subject of the passive voice. Okay, here are some examples for you to look at. So when we say a bank was robbed yesterday, we don't know who robbed the bank. We are just commenting, or this could be news on TV or on the radio. The robber was arrested last night. It's obvious that it was the police who arrested the robber. And I was told that you insulted my brother. I don't want to say who told me. You don't want to talk about the messenger. And of course, the preposition that we use to introduce the agent, that's to say the responsible for the action, is the preposition by. So you say the painting was bought by a very rich American, or penicillin was invented by Alexander Fleming. Okay, so it's easy to frame a passive voice. You just have to consider the fact that many times in Spanish, you think of ideas in the passive voice, but you don't know its passive voice. Like, me dijeron, se aceptan mascotas, pets are allowed. That's a passive construction, okay? And then me dijeron is I was told. So we use passive voice a lot in Spanish without realizing it's a passive voice construction. So become friends with it, and your English will be much more wide, which would be wider. Okay, subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching my videos. I hope I'm helping you all, so you can help me by subscribing, by liking my videos, and leaving some comments. Thank you. Bye. See you next time.